Hello world, it's day 7 of Corona days, and today we're trying to figure out how are we gonna pay our bills. Bills I think are a big issue for everybody right now. I know for us, we asked for deferrals of many of the large bills for business and personal. And I know other companies are asking, even big companies that have millions and millions of dollars are asking for deferment on their payments. In fact, Donald Trump has asked for a deferment on his lease to where he rents in Florida. He has a land lease or something down there for his golf course. And I know he asked for a deferral. So I think that if the President of the United States can ask for deferred payments on his lease, all of us can ask for too. It was surprising to me that one of my friends around my town, she didn't realize that that was something that you could do. So I think today she finally started to get the idea and say, you know what, if I could get a little help right now, that's a good thing.
So I was able to cover my electric and my water, the internet and the cell phones. That's pay. Now my next worry is gonna be my vehicles. So I deferred the payments for the 2 vehicles at home. My bank offered me about 90 days deferment, which I took. Now I am in contact with my credit card because I wanted to see what do they offer, if we're going to be able to defer that payment also for another 90 days, or I just going to they're just going to offer this month. Well, obviously they only offer this 1 month.
Is that something that you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what we do is that we suspend billing until May 15th, but any premium, it's not that we're waiving the premium, it's just that you have a little bit more time to make the payment. But then once the billing is not suspended, you will have to pay the payment for this month and then the payment for May as well.
Which is that's really not help though.
So just pay it.
Okay.
Scrolling through my emails looking for anything from the bank to tell me I did apply for the CARES Act loan, which is the Paycheck Protection Program that helps small businesses pay their bills, continue to pay their payroll so they can hire their employees back. And I applied for that on Friday for my small business, but I'm looking to see, I haven't heard anything back yet. I have several other bills here on my desk to think about paying. I got an extension on my car loan, so I don't have to pay that for the next 90 days. That's good. But I still have an insurance bill that's quite large. And I'm gonna have to maybe ask for an extension on that and see if I can get that deferred. I have other small bills too. One thing that I've been thankful for is that I've been trying to figure out how to do things differently in business and find creative ways to make money. So one thing I was really grateful for is my vacation rental house. Actually, through word of mouth, somebody pulled in the driveway yesterday and said, hey, my coworkers had rented this house last week and I'm still going to be here in Florida for 2 months. Can I rent your house? And I said, sure. And then we had to figure out how to go through this process without using Airbnb or one of the other online things that won't even allow people to make reservations. So, you know, we figured that out, and it was just more of like a word of mouth and a handshake, but not handshake type deal. And so I did get a renter and I do have that income. But, you know, things are really different in terms of how am I going to pay for things. I'm not really sure.
But I'm not sure. So I need to save whatever cash I have for groceries, gas, and see what I can do about her college tuition for the summer. Also, I look into Instacart, maybe be able to hire myself, and I'll send the application if I get to be able to be hired and my application is accepted, be able to do some deliveries for people here in town. That will bring me a little bit of money in, so that's good.
Pay my bill right now.
Have you found any creative ways to make money lately, or
Not yet.
still thinking about it?
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. There's nothing to do out there to make money, you know. Everybody's afraid and
Yeah. Why are you afraid to make money?
they can't go outside. You can't go outside with the people around.
What do you think about
They just hung me.
They hung up on you?
Yeah.
AT&T hung up on you?
Yeah.
Oh. Now what?
Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna call it again, I guess.
You know, I actually have employees who have asked for kind of large amounts of loans in the amount of a few $1,000s, and I'm kind of at this dilemma of course I want to give it, but then what do I do? You know, some people are getting laid off. Do I give this other one a loan? How does that all even out? It's so bizarre right now, you know, and at the same time we're asking for deferred payments. So we're really struggling to just try to figure out how everything's gonna go. I think everyone wants to be as fair as possible and as generous as possible in this time. Like, we all want to help each other out, and then at the same time we're going, but I have a certain responsibility to many things, not just this one person who needs money right now personally. As a business, I have a responsibility to the customers. I have a responsibility to my employees, and as a mom, I have a responsibility to my family. Do you have any bills?
No, but I do not have any bills.
What about your allowance?
That's, I guess, a form of income for me. I don't know, does that count?
Well, does it count?
I think so. I think it would count.
Have you checked your account lately?
I have not.
Oh.
However, yeah, I have found myself spending a little bit more money than I usually do.
Uh-huh.
Like, the other day I bought some stuff for Rohit and his like computer stuff, all that stuff I bought for him, and then I don't know, maybe it's out of sheer boredom or something, but like I found myself spending all of my money.
Did you realize I'm not paying you allowance anymore?
I didn't. I assumed you wouldn't, honestly. Okay, to be completely fair. But no, I haven't checked and I haven't worried too much about it. I knew how much I had in there, and that's all I was planning on spending anyway.
Why don't you worry about your allowance?
Because it's not essential to me. You know, I don't pay any bills. I don't really have to worry about anything like that. So if I don't get paid allowance for a little bit, like a month or two, I don't really care.
After a month or two?
I'd be okay. I mean, I went through what, a couple of like years without getting allowance. I can go through another few years.
Did you get your AT&T bill deferred?
Yes.
For how long?
2 months, this is.
How will that help you?
I mean, I'm gonna have to pay it, but I don't know how that helped me, but I don't have to pay it this right the moment.
Okay.
You know, it helps. I don't have to stumble through how to pay my bill right now.
So how do I sort all of that out? For me, it's actually been really stressful, to the point of where I told my husband today, I feel like, is this how depression feels? Because I feel very anxiety, and I got short of breath a little bit, and I was kind of grouchy. So I'm not sure. I hope that part goes away. But we are trying to manage with the bills and the finances, and it's like a big circus out there.
Okay, so
Just say, please send an email.
if you did, no, if you email us before those dates, you will get a refund. After that, you will not get the refund.
If she booked after that, she will.
If you booked after that, if you booked before that, you cancel the before that date that we put policy, and you will get the refund.
The other surprising thing to me was, I had a Facebook friend that posted about a church in Ohio that held services this past Sunday, and I think the comment was, the pastor of this church should be put in jail. And I kind of thought, yeah, 1,000 people. It seemed to be like a mega church type thing. And I realized that the mega churches are still holding services against orders of the governors and places like that, who have said only essential businesses is where people should be going out right now. And I thought to myself, well, mega churches are a business, right? If I'm a mega church and I'm a mega church pastor, guess what my income is? The tithe that these people are giving. The 10% tithe that you're gonna give every week is how I make my millions on my mega church. What do you think about, we talked today about how mega churches are staying open during this.
See, there we go. They know how to make money. 10% right there.
Yeah, that's, I mean, you know, maybe they want to say, oh, well, we need to pray and, you know, kind of hope for this thing to go away. But I'm going to be for real here. I think they just don't want their income to go away. I think that's the reality of it. And so me personally, I was a little offended by that, but I know other people that are saying like, yeah, my mega church, they did video church. I can appreciate that. They're still asking for the tithe. So I'm asking myself, how do you can't pay your bills, but you can pay that 10%. Are you buying? I don't get that. I mean, are you buying your way into good health or you know, saving somebody? I'm just not sure. For me right now, I wouldn't do it, but that's me, and I respect what other people think, but yeah, I think that the mega churches should be forced to close down and under the threat of arrest, like the pastor in Tampa who had the sheriff come when he held church on Sunday. No, we're not getting together right now. Businesses can't get together, and neither can your church business.